Welcome to the first episode of the development updates. We're going to do this on a monthly basis, right? Sam, the head of Diego Developments. Obviously, my name is Diego. We're going to give a bit of an update on where the development market is. Hey, look, full disclosure, what it is now is definitely not what it was in October, November last year. Things have changed drastically, haven't they?
Yep, they have.
I mean, a lot of the small developers have completely stopped buying. I suppose the main thing is simple, right? It's not rocket science. The market is going down. What's going to be the market in 2 years? Who knows, right? Who knows? And they're buying today. They're going to sell in 2 years down the line. There is no material. There is no jib. Have you heard about any of those stories where there's no hinges or stuff like that?
Yep, missing some handles on some things, yeah. Yep.
And there's back orders and all of that. Even poor mum and dads, if they got to rejig a wall because there's a little bit of a punch on the wall, you know, classic West Auckland material stuff, where they can't get the jib to replace it because you got to wait and it arrives in October. So it's ridiculous, right? So there's more players that have dropped out. The big players are still buying.
Yep, still looking around, yeah.
They're still looking around. And but what it was before selling a 2,000 a square meter is now 1,500 a square meter. What it was 2.5 is 2,000, and it's dropped considerably. Tell me a little bit about, I mean, we know the developer want the easier of project, right? Services on site, flat as a pancake, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, nice. Obviously, you've got the main zones you want to have, the suburban, urban, terraced, things like that. Like you said, flat as a pancake. They want it as easy as possible, and that's what gets them to pay the most money.
But you see, our team last couple of weeks ago, we sold number 1 Keegan Drive, and this is not a plug for us to sort of say how great we are because the market is the market. But number 1 Keegan Drive sold by Diego Developments, that's sold for almost $2,000 a square meter in Messi. Now, yeah, the $2,000 a square meter it's unheard of in this market, but there are still exceptions out there. You know, well marketed property, well represented. But yes, it's definitely changed, and you know, for us was 1 out of 5 sales last year was a development side, and now I think it's gone down considerably, right? But hey, the market is changing from their point of view, but there are some improvements as well, right? The Unitary Plan, there is some revision, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So still waiting on, you know, all of the info to come through, but there's some proposed things coming through in August, so pretty soon. There's going to be some rezoning being done close to our metropolitan centres, just, you know, things close to trains, close to all of that kind of stuff to increase the density of what we can do. And then also they're looking on some sites you can build up to 3 buildings that are 3 stories without a resource consent. So kind of just taking that step out for the developers to make it a little bit easier for them to build those, you know, quality homes there.
Cool. And I suppose this is across all of Auckland. Auckland has many markets within the market. So I suggest if you're watching this and you want to know more about it, and if you're a homeowner, get in touch with us. Flick us a text and we can give you something a little bit more specific. The council hasn't released a lot of information. They're just giving some bullet points. So we kind of got to navigate or interpret it depending where you are and, you know, your current zoning and all of that. What we're going to do on a monthly basis as well, we're going to let you know what the average price per square meter in your suburb is, if it goes up, if it goes down, and all of that from a development point of view. So if you've got interest in that, please flick us a message, let us know your address and your details, and we'll provide that for free on a monthly basis. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Sam will do this on a monthly basis. Diego Developments. If you're a developer, if you're a homeowner with development opportunities, get in touch with us. I'd love to help. It's free advice, and we'll come up with another video next month.